Last week on Sailing Bagheera, we sailed from Bielba Harvey Bay to Lady Elliot Island, which we consider to be our first taste of tropical Queensland. This week we leave Lady Elliot Island, sail to Lady Musgrave Island, day trip to the Fairfax Islands, then off to Northwest Island, passing Heron Island, and we fluke some footage of a turtle hatchling scurrying to the water in daylight.
So we left Lady Elliot Island this morning about 7 a.m. We've had a few rough days of swell and rough trips sailing, so Murray's in his happy place today. He's got his Jenica up, sail up, and we're doing about 5 knots. Winds are only about 7 or 8, so yeah, Murray's in his happy place today, and I'm feeling much more confident too when it's not quite so rocky and swelly.
So after a few hours sail, we make it to Lady Musgrave Island, which isn't the easiest place to get into. There's reefs all around it, and one bad move can wreck your day. As soon as we arrive, the water looks so inviting, we go for our first snorkel on Lady Musgrave.
We've just come ashore at Lady Musgrave Island. That's our catamaran anchored just out there, and it's pretty spectacular, I have to say. Lots of wildlife, lots of birds, beautiful turquoise water, a couple of boats, amazing coral beach.
The birds flying around are called noddies. The holes in the ground are made by burrowing shearwaters. After the swims, walking back to the other side of the island, I saw what I thought was weed in the water, but on closer inspection, there was small fish.
A baby shark. There's a blackfin.
Yeah, blackfin. A tradition of sailing is that you do sundowners on the beach. While we were there with our friends Deb and Tim, an extraordinary thing happened. Just as we were about to pack up for the night, little turtle hatchlings came past. It was a pretty special experience. The next day we went for a day sail, a short distance to the Fairfax group of islands, where we went snorkeling. After spending a couple of hours in the water, we decided to go ashore and explore the beach. In such a short time we've seen so much. This is the second time we've seen a shark feeding on small fish. The first time was just on Lady Musgrave a couple of days ago, but that was only a small shark. This one's much bigger. This is the other side of the Fairfax Islands. The colours here were just simply spectacular.
So we've left Lady Musgrave this morning at 6 AM, heading towards northwest. Murray's got his janitor up. And we're following our mates on Karanga. Ahead. Right under the boat.
Seeing a dolphin while sailing makes the day so much better. This dolphin stayed with us for a long time. When he'd finished playing with us, went across and saw Tim and Deb of Karanga. He even gave us a tail slap. Sorry to interrupt your viewing, but just a quick brief mention that we've now passed 100 subscribers, so thanks so much everyone for your support. It encourages us to continue making the videos, so please subscribe if you haven't already and leave a comment or question below. We love to hear from you.
Coming up to Heron Island. Shipwreck over here. Can't go ashore on Heron Island, it's resort visitors only. I'm sure they're in lockdown at the moment anyway. You're just bypassing. We're just coming up to Northwest Island and a bit intrigued by this flock of birds feeding here. Gonna anchor here on the other side for the night. We've stopped off at Northwest Island on our way to Great Keppel, or the Keppel Island. And Murray's just doing a spot of fishing out there while we're waiting for the tide to come in so we can go and have a look around on shore. Another beautiful anchorage. We were lucky enough to pick up the only courtesy mooring here. And our friends are anchored over here next to us.
Next day we leave the boat and go for a walk on the island. And we'll leave you this week with our best footage with Flute as we've sailed the seas for the last 6 months. Sheryl and Deb stumbled across this one lone turtle hatchling as he was making his way to the ocean. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.
Oh, look at him!
of it.
So that's one, so there must be more.
Yeah, unless we've missed them, but I don't think so.